So the first methodology being used is hyperbole, and this is exaggerated statements or claims that are not to be taken literally. They are simply exaggeration or overstatements that are used in the text type. An example of this would be a speech from President John F. Kennedy at the White House dinner honoring 49 Nobel Prize winners in April 29 of 1962. And what he said is, "I think this is the most extraordinary collection of human talent, of human knowledge, that has ever been gathered at the White House, with the possible exception of when Thomas Jefferson dined alone." The hyperbole that is being shown here is with a sense of humor as well. Of course, this is an important event since he's having dinner with 49 Nobel Prize winners. But here's referring to this in the form of a joke. And this is when he relates to when Thomas Jefferson dined alone. The relevance for him even adding Thomas Jefferson into the conversation is to promote the dinner, to exaggerate it more, to say that it was a very important event compared to others that might be happening. I would also argue that it is to add more significance, since not many people get to dine with others that are important in their society. Another example would be of the image of the little girl, and in here it says she cried so long that she made a lake. So it's clear that this girl is crying or will continue to cry for a long time, and that she has a lot of tears flowing out of her eyes, but she doesn't necessarily have enough to make a lake. It's just an exaggeration that she's really hurt and she's going to be like that, crying for a while, but she will eventually have her tears dry up and she will not make a lake out of it. So the importance in both the use of the hyperbole in the speech and in the image is to demonstrate an overstatement and the events and add more purpose to them. However, it's through different ways completely. The purpose in the speech is to show more importance that it had during that time, while for the little girl is more importance to show how upset she is, and possibly you can infer maybe why she's upset. Another methodology that is going to be explained here is emotive language, and it's language intended to create an emotional response. It can play with people's feelings and persuade them to agree. It can use human traits and abstract words along with humor sometimes to get the emotional response. An example that I used is "Heal the World" by Michael Jackson, and it is a song. In the lyrics it says, "Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me." Some important words that can be taken out of the lyrics is heal the world, better place, people dying, human race, care enough, the living. These lyrics create a sort of empathy for the audience to take that message as. So basically, if you want a better world, then be a better person and create a better change. That's what I take out of the lyrics. And that if you want that place to not just sit there and watch things go on, to actually stand up and do something to get it. Music already has a powerful impact on society, so him putting these lyrics into a song will already have a powerful emotional effect on the society. So another example that I included is this image where there are two kids holding bread, and what the image says is kids will die for the food you waste. So important words that are taken out of here is kids, die, food, and waste. They are being emphasized the most to create an emotional appeal towards the audience. And the fact that they are children gives more of an effect in the audience for them to want to help people with hunger and for them to not want to throw their food away as they see that others are starving while they have a lot of food that's left over that could be used towards someone else. So the importance in both the use of the emotive language in the song and in the image is to demonstrate an emotional response that is going to be triggered to the audience to persuade them towards whatever the event or meaning it may be. So for Michael Jackson's song Heal the World, the emotional response that is being given is empathy, that you should care, that you should help to heal the world. Like it says, to make it a better place for you and for me. That's taking it out of those lyrics, that's what it says. It plays with your emotions, even if you may not want them to. And from it already being powerful, from it being music, that's even more reason. From the image, it shows the importance in helping others also that are in need. The way that the image structured it out is including the children with bread and with the words that it uses. People that care and that feel the need to help others in need will contribute to society with a statement that, oh, we should help them. This is important. We have to do this. So not only will it trigger the emotional response in them, but they will then trigger it in other people as well.